Nigeria.
This is the music video at the center of Nigeria's socio-political and religious debates at the moment.
Whether Madam Philomena, money vanish for your office, 36 million, you tossing an animal.
Titled This is Nigeria by Falz, the music video is a cover of a similar work, This is America, by American artist Childish Gambino.
Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America.
Just think of the socio-political problems currently confronting Nigeria you'll find in this video. It basically covers a wide range of topics.
I really hope that the people start to react, take it upon themselves to react, and the way that we can react more immediately. Now that an election period is upon us, what we can do as individuals is to realize that only us can sort of change the outcome of governance, can change our future. We can decide our future. So it's left to us to go out there, register to vote, and get our PVC. So when the election time actually comes, we actually go out there and exercise that right. And on the government, more importantly, I hope that the government will react, and that is my most primary concern. That the government will see that there's so many problems that we're plagued with. How to start to address these problems now, is my primary concern.
The Muslim rights concern group Murik released a press statement asking Falz to withdraw the video within 7 days or face a legal suit. They claim he breaches tenets of Islam, but Falz argues otherwise.
Muslim rights Islamic concern group cannot take me to court because there is no cause of action. What is the cause of action? In law, you see, in law, there's something called cause of action. If an organization or an individual is taking another individual or organization to court, there has to be, that is a civil suit, so there has to be a cause of action on which you are basing you're suing that person. So what is the cause of action? Cause of action has to be like a civil offense, so breach of contract, defamation. What have I done? That is this defamation of whose character? I don't understand. All they did was one dance move. Like, it's funny. And like I said earlier, people just try to shoot the messenger for no reason instead of picking out the message on the song. It's clear what those girls were symbolic of. It's pretty clear. The constant violence and disregard for the girl child. In the north, these things are happening every time they come. They kidnap a bunch of girls, take them away. How is our government reacting? Extremely sluggish.
The video has been viewed over 4 million times in the less than 2 weeks that it was posted on YouTube. But accompanying those views are mixed reactions. Some simply think it's a great work of art.
It sent a wake-up call message to government and Nigerians in general, because I think that we are almost getting to that point where we're complacent. We are taking everything as it comes in the country. Falz has also shown that musicians should look beyond just speaking on frivolous things. We can also talk about sensitive issues and treat them in ways that we can call attention of even global bodies and governments, people that are stakeholders that can see to the end of the problems.
He picks out things that are happening in Nigeria that people are not paying so much attention to, and then he examines it. He talks about it in a way he's bringing it to light through his talent, using his talent rather.
But others are critical of the work, taking exceptions to some of the visual elements of the video.
Islamically, a lady is not expected to dance in public. That video was public, and they were not only dancing, they were dancing to a secular dance, which some of Islamic scholars, or let me say majority of Islamic scholars, frown at because of where it originated from and how it originated.
Every nation has its own vices, but it is not up to us as entertainers, where we are like the amplifier of youth in the nation, to now wash our dirty linen in public. So it is something that should be brought up, that should be done with caution and diplomacy.
We spoke to Falz to personally address the controversy, and here's what he has to say.
I really hope that the people start to react, take it upon themselves to react, and the way that we can react more immediately. Now that election period is upon us, what we can do as individuals is to realize that only us can sort of change the outcome of governance, can change our future. We can decide our future. So it's left to us to go out there, register to vote, and get our PVC. So when the election time actually comes, we actually go out there and exercise that right. And on the government, more importantly, I hope that the government will react, and that is my most primary concern. That the government will see that there's so many problems that we're plagued with. How to start to address these problems now, is my primary concern.
For Falz, all he wants is to make music that inspires social change and to be remembered for all the right reasons.
I'd like to be remembered as somebody that made an impact on people's lives. I'd like to be remembered as an icon. I'd like to leave a legacy of, a very impactful legacy, so that years after this, my music, my essence as an artist will still be remembered.
Falz is one of the few Nigerian artists that are breaking away from the norm of commercial music making to passing bold messages through their sounds. This politically conscious artist reminds Nigerians of the musical legend Fela, who etched his name in stone for standing up for what he believed was right. Several songs like this have been banned by governments in the past, and the artists face political confrontation. But it is yet to be seen if Larry Falana would become a person of interest as a result of the song. Annette Felix, TV360, Lagos.